the runs scored by two teams A and B on the first 60 balls in a cricket match are given below, like this in table. Okay, now given number of scored by number of runs scored by two teams A and B for 60 balls. Okay, given like this in table. You have to represent this data of both the teams on the frequency polygons. Okay. So now to draw frequency polygon, first you have to find what? You have to find class mark of each class intervals. Class mark means what? Class mark means midpoint of each class interval. Okay, how to get the midpoint of each class interval? Just you have to add that two numbers and you have to divide by 2. Now 6 plus 1. 6 plus 1 that is 7. 7 divided by 2. That is how much? That is 3.5. Okay. So here 3.5. Next 7 plus 12 divided by 2. 7 plus 12 that is 29. 7 plus 12 that is 19 divided by 2. That gives you how much? That gives you 9.5. Next you have 13 to 18. 13 plus 18. How much it is? 13 plus 18 that is 31. 31 divided by 2. That gives you 15.5. Okay, you just do the division inside of 31 divided by 2. You will get 15.5. Next 19 plus 24. How much it gives? 9 plus 4 3. 1 left. Then 9 plus 4 13. 1 left here. And 2 plus 1 plus 1 43. 43 divided by 2. That gives you how much? 21.5. And next 25 and 30. Now to add on these two numbers. 25 plus 30. That gives you how much? 55 divided by 2. Okay, that gives you how much? 27.5. Okay, 2 times 4, 1 left, 2 7 times 27.5. You do that all calculations inside. And next is 31 and 36. Add that to 6 plus 1 that is 7. 3 plus 3 that is 6. Okay, divide that by 2. That answer 2 3 times. Then 2 3 times 6. 1 left and you will take 0 with that one. That gives you 5 times 10. Okay, 33.5. Next is 37 and 42. Add that to 37 plus 42. 7 plus 2 9 and 3 plus 4 7. Divide this by 2. 2 3 times 6 1 left and 2 9 times 18. Then 1 left. That with that you will take a 0. So that is 5 times 10. Okay. Next 43 and 48. 43 plus 48. That is how much? 3 plus 8. That is 11. 1 left. 4 plus 4 8 plus 1 9. 91 divided by 2. 2 4 times 8. 1 left. 1 with 1 11 and that 5 times 9.5. Okay. And 49 to 54. In that add 49 and 54. Adding you will get 13 here and 10. 103 divided by 2. How many times? 2 5 times 10. Then 2 1 times 1 left. So 0.5. Next 55 to 60. In that add 55 and 60. 5 here and 6 plus 5 that is 11 divided by 2. 2 5 times 10. Then 1 left. 2 7 times 14 and 1 left. With that if you take a 0 then 2 5 times. Okay. And after getting a class mark of each class interval in the answer part, actually you have to do this table again. Okay, in the answer part you have to write like this: class mark and I will erase that class intervals. Class marks. We got the class mark of each class intervals. In the answer part column, no need to do this. No need to write these class intervals. Just you have to write class marks. Okay. And here you see. You see what is the difference between two successive class marks 3.5 and 9.5. What is the difference? 9.5 minus 3.5. 5 minus 5 that is 0, then the decimal point 9 minus 3 that is 6. So next class mark you will get by adding 6, okay. 3 plus 6, 3.5 plus 6, you will get 9.5 plus 6 to this you will get 15.5. 15.5 plus 6 you will get 21.5 plus 6 gives 27.5. Plus 6 to this that gives you 33.5 plus 6 to this gives you 39.5 like that. Plus 6 that gives 45.5, 51.5 like that, etc. Okay. So here in the table, what is the first class mark 3.5? Previous of that we need. How to get the previous of this class mark? Just you have to subtract 6 from that. Okay. So subtract 3.5 from 6, you will get 10 minus 5, 5, and then 5 left, 5 minus 3 that is 2, okay. Actually you have to do like this, 3.5 minus from 3.5 you have to subtract 6, but usually we do like this, from 6 to 3.5 you have to deduct then sign of the bigger one, that is a minus you have to give for the answer. So it is what minus 2.5, okay. So previous class mark of 3.5 I will write up that is minus 2.5, and last class mark in the table. What is the last class mark in the table? That is 57.5. We need a next class mark of that, okay. How to get the next class mark? You have to add that difference between successive class marks, that is 6, okay. System is that is 6.0. 5 here, 6 plus 7 that is 20, 1 left, 63.5. And write it down now. Next class mark is 63.5, okay. So here these class mark will be there because we have class intervals like that, okay. But two more class marks you have to calculate, that is here previous of first class mark and here next class mark of last class mark, okay. After getting like this you have to draw x-axis and y-axis, okay. Draw x-axis and y-axis and on that take points at equal distances on both axes, and on y-axis you have to take this frequencies, okay. Frequencies of team A and team B. On x-axis we mark class marks, okay. So here class mark first point, usually we are taking this as 0, that a 0 mark is there on x-axis, that you have to take as this one minus 2.5. After that 3.5, next 9.5, next this one 15.5, next point you will take 21.5. So like that all these class marks you have to mark on the x-axis, okay, up to 63.5. And here you observe frequency columns of team A and team B. What is the maximum number here? Maximum number is 10. So up to 10 enough on y-axis. So you take 1 centimeter as a 1 unit, okay, and take 1 centimeter as a 1 unit, 1, 2, 3 up to 10 on the y-axis. Now you have to draw, first we draw frequency polygon for a team A, okay. So now first for the 3.5, what is the team A frequency? For 3.5 team A frequency is 2. So at the 3.5 you have to keep your scale vertical, okay. Here in your graph sheet you have a vertical line passing through 3.5. On that line you have to move up to 2, okay. So mark a point here at the 3.5. You have to move up to 2 and highlight that point, okay. And this point you have to join with the previous point. You have to join with this origin, okay. Join this point with the previous that is origin. Next is 9.5, so that frequency is 1. So at the 9.5 you have to keep your scale vertical, or otherwise you have one vertical line passing through that 9.5 in your graph sheet. On that line you have to move up to how much, what is the frequency for that, it is 1, okay. 1 is here, highlight that point and first point you have to join with the origin, and the second point with the first point like that. Third point with the second point like that you have to join. Next class mark is 15.5. In that you have to move up to 8. Okay, 15.8. In that vertical line you have to move up to 8. Okay, 8 is here. Highlight that point. This point is what? This point is 15.5. After 15.5 we moved up to 8. 15.5, 8. And this point is 9.5, 1. And this point at 3.5 we moved up to 2, so 3.5, 2. Next class mark is 21.5. In that you have to move up to 9. Okay, 21.5. In that you have to move up to 9. Here it is. This point. Highlight that point, and after 21.5 we moved up to 9. So this point is 21.5, 9. Join that with the previous point. Next class mark, that is 27.5. That is here. After 27.5 you have to move up to how much? You have to move up to 4. Okay, so move up to 4. It is here, and highlight that point. Okay, highlight, and write coordinates 27.5 to 4. Okay, 27.5. In that we moved up to 4. So 27.5, 4. And join that with the previous pointer. Next pointer. Next class mark is 33.5. Okay, in that you have to move up to 5. 33.5 is here. In that you have to move up to 5. 5 is here. This is 27.5, 4. And next point we marked, this one is 33.5. In that we moved up to 5. Okay, and join this pointer with the previous one. Immediately you have to join. Okay, next class mark is 39.5. In that you have to move up to 6. Keep your scale at 39.5 and move up to 6. Okay, this here. And highlight that point and join that with the previous point. Okay, this point is 39.5. In that we moved up to 6. Next up is 45.5. In that 45.5. In that you have to move up to 10. Okay, this here. Highlight that point and write the coordinates of that. In this line we moved up to, sorry, in which line? We moved up to 10 at 45.5. 45.5, 10. Okay, in this line we moved up to 10. So this point coordinates are 45.5, 10. And immediately you have to join with the previous point like this. And next point is 51.5. In that you have to move up to 6. Okay, so keep your scale at 51.5. In that you have to move up to 6. 6, that is here. Highlight that point, and this point coordinates are in 51.5. We moved up to 6, so 51.5, 6. Okay, and the next you have to join that with the previous point. And the last one is 57.5. In that you have to move up to 2. Keep a scale vertical at 57.5 and move up to 2. Okay, 1, 2. Next, write the coordinates of that. In 57.5 vertical line we moved up to 2, so 2. Okay, join that with the previous point, and this is the last actually in the table. Okay, this last point you have to join with the next class mark 63.5. Okay, so this is photo. This is the frequency polygon for team A. So team A frequency polygon we drawn in a green color. Okay. same way you have to draw frequency polygon for a team B also. And for that I'll use another color. Now we go for a team B. Okay. Team B first class mark is a 3.5. In that you have to move up to 5. Okay. Keep your scale vertical at 3.5 and move up to 5. Okay, this here. And write the coordinates of that. This point coordinates are 3.5, 5. Okay. And first point you have to join with the origin. Okay. In the origin we mark what previous class mark or first class mark we mark. Okay. And next 9.5. For that team B frequency is 6. At the 9.5 you have to move up to 6. That is here. Okay. And this point coordinates are 9.5, 6. Join that with the previous point. Next is 15.5, 2. At the 15.5 you have to move up to 2. Okay. Keep your scale vertical at the 15.5 and move up to 2. So this point coordinates are 15.5, 2. Join this with the previous point. Next is 21.5. In that you have to move up to 10. Okay, 21.5. In that move up to 10. This here. So this point coordinates are 21.5, 10. Okay. And join this with the previous point. Previous point is here. Join that. Okay. Next up is 27.5. In that frequency is 5. Okay. 27.5. In that you have to move up to 5. This here. This point coordinates are 27.5, 5. Join that with the previous point. It is here. Previous point is here. Join that. Then next 27. After that 27.5, 33.5. In that you have to move up to 6. 33.5. In that up to 6. 6 is here. Okay. Highlight that point and write down the coordinates of that. I write the coordinates here. Okay. Coordinates are 33.5 to 6. Okay, this one 33.5, 6. And join this up with the previous point. Next 39.5. In that you have to move up to 3. 39.5. In that you have to move up to 3, 1, 2, 3. This here. And highlight then write down the coordinates of that. That is 39.5. In that we move up to 3. So coordinates are like this. And next you have to join with the previous point. Next point is 45.5. In that you have to move up to 4. 45.5. That is here. In that move up to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then write the coordinates of that. 45.5, 4. Okay, join with the previous point. Every time same time. You have to mark the point. Next you have to join with the previous point. Next is 51.5. In that you have to move up to 8. Okay. 51.5, you have to move up to 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is here. And this point coordinates are 51.5, 8. Join this with the previous point. And next, last one in that is 57.5. So that frequency is 10. So at 57.5, and you have to move up to 10, that is here. Okay, so this point is what? This is the previous point, 51.5, 8. Okay, next this point we marked at 57.5 up to 10. Now you have to move. Okay, that is here, and this point coordinates are 57.5, 10. Okay, this is the last point, and join that with the previous point, and next this is the last point, right? And you have to join that with the next plasma, that is a 63.5 here. Okay, so this is what this is a frequency polygon for team B. So using these frequency polygons of two different sets of same nature, you can compare two datas. Okay, easily you can compare between team A and team B using frequency polygons.